Hi guys, I thought I'd give you an update. I am sick now. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Um, just as people describe, phlegm all night long, heavy duty, kind of thick phlegm, in the back of my throat all through the night. I continue to get like, I don't know what you want to call it. People, come up with theories, microwaves. It feels like you're being baked or poked with a hot poker iron all night. And of course they let me know. They slam doors. They party. Um, they have their little ways. They'll turn on the smoke alarm noise, which sounds crazy, but because after a while you have to get up and walk around. It feels like your body's being cooked from the inside, but yet the floor is cold. And I've moved the bed at various places. I've moved it over there. I've moved it over there. I've had it over here. I mean, I could move it right now and pick it up, put my hand on the floor, and it's like really, really hot, you know. And I get up and I'll go sit and it'll dissipate, because it's coming from the floor, whatever. Maybe there's some radiant old heat that needs to be, disposed of. Sometimes old buildings had some old stuff. But when you're, bullied and, called a liar and called names, you're not going to be able to, resolve that, So obviously it continues, excuse me, because the police, for various reasons, have been here like about 4 times now. And these people aren't deterred. There was one, they were banging on the door downstairs when I first moved in, and these people weren't answering the door. So they left. Let's see, the other night it was because, some gunshots, and they left. I did call them once because it sounded like a dog was being abused in the hallway. Um, and I made that report because that was pretty bad. I wouldn't have, but it sounded pretty bad, and they'll do stuff like this at 3 a.m. And I told them, I said, well, there's been various parties. They asked me if I knew the neighbor over here. I said, no, I keep, which is true, I keep to myself. So this continues here. I believe there was one more time they came here. Oh, with the ceiling, the water, I thought it was a burst pipe. The landlord's on vacation, so I thought I was doing him a nice thing. Um, and they made fun of me for that, this maintenance guy. So there was weird smells coming in the windows. People talked about the fog or the weird smells, but we also had it in here all day yesterday. The hall smelled horrible. When I opened the bathroom, which I've talked about, the smells were just I've never smelled anything so horrible. So I think it's a combination. People talk about, you want to get into conspiracy stuff. I mean, who knows? There was some spraying here. Yes, there's some chemtrails. I read a report one time, or read someone's theory about, the chemtrails are the chemicals, and then there's some sort of heat thing or some sort of other agent that with the two combined, you get sick. We do have, if you want another conspiratorial, thing, right down the street, we have some sort of Rockefeller Research Center with Albany, New York. So I can't, and I'm an alumni, so I can't imagine that this is going on with housing here, and this is the way people are being treated. It might not even be in a conspiracy. It's just filthy people doing filthy things. No housing. I applied for like over 5. You don't get callbacks. It is Christmas, but I believe something else is going on. You don't get callbacks. And this one was actually a joke because it was really, really dirty. The cleaning staff was there, and then I'll get into how you look at the apartment the next day, and it's like apartment porn. They're using this, and we'll get into more of that with this photography that's just, considering the big competition with my cousin. You can see, the apartment porn, it's all kinds of filters. It's all kinds of ways of making it look like something that's not. Because it was pretty bad when she was cleaning whatever the prior tenant left. It was pretty disgusting because I walked in. He said the cleaning staff was there when I was there, and it was pretty bad the way the apartment had been left, and we can get more into that. And then when I looked at the photographs that they supposedly had taken, and if I'm a little out of sequence, please excuse me, I'm pretty sick now. But we can get more into that type of photography that's going on in our communities with these the apartment studios. And I've seen it with houses too. And talk more about photography. Yeah, so I'm pretty sick. This is pretty bad. And quite a bit of this is deliberate, but we can get into the whole fog thing or having the windows open. I had the fan on in here because there's no heat. So you try to circulate the air from the smell, and then the floor, you're on fire, your body feels like it's being cooked. So there's all this combination stuff, and of course you end up sick. And of course people go in and out of here all night long, so obviously it's being done deliberate in some sense. You sort of get, you sort of know, they let you know that, some things are being done deliberately. And I'm sorry I'm running over on this video. I'm a little, I'm sick, and some points I want to cover. And so be safe, guys, out there. Take care.